So we are on Siman 17, and topic is laws of reciting of the Shema, recitation of the Shema, and Sif number 5. And it says, one must recite Krias Shema with a great precision. Reading it precisely rendered, Siddur, reading it from a precisely rendered Siddur. And he must recite it loud enough that his ears hear which his mouth utters. Okay, so last time we said that he has to say it out loud. Now we said at least how loud, at least that he can hear himself. So that's minimum requirement. Okay, but he has to be precise, so that's why we do it slow. On this concentration.
Rabbi,
one should.
If he doesn't hear himself when davening, does he have to daven again or no?
After the fact, no.
Understand.
He should take care not to pronounce hard consonant in a place of soft consonant. Okay, so hard and it's soft. Okay, or soft consonant in a place of hard consonant. Okay, so let's see. Commentary. For example, not to recite bass, pronounces as be, right? In a place soft ways is pronounced and vice versa. Okay. So it's okay. So sometimes I don't know, maybe it's not. I don't know why he would do it. He would change, but anyway, it's not allowed. Okay. So continue. So I mean when you have text without nikudas, so it's not clear it's a base or base. Okay, so he has to know what to read. Usually, I mean I never seen Siddur without nikudas. Maybe there are, but I don't know. I never seen them. So basically, they tell you how to pronounce. Okay. During the recitation, he should pause slightly. Whenever there is a vertical line printed in between the words. Okay, so it's you see like vertical line, it's like a stop. So in a modern Siddurim, there are dots. So dot is the end of the sentence. Vertical line is a stop, like it's not the end of the sentence, but it's like end of the thought, or you have like there's some kind of separation. Okay, so let's see. This sign uses Siddurim to indicate that the slight pause is necessary to ensure proper pronunciation of two words. For example, Bechol Lavavcho requires the pause since the last letter and the first word of the first word and the last letter of the second word are identical, which could lead the person to run the words together. Okay, so basically, so the thing is, it's not the only example, but there are many examples when there are two words. One ends with let's say like lamed, let's say like in this example, and the second word starts with lamed. But we have to pronounce two lameds different, like separate. We have to pronounce first word, then pronounce second word separate, not combine them. But it's very often happened when people start reading quickly without any like care in the world, and that's when they combine the words and they skip like sometimes words, sometimes endings, sometimes they skip basically, which is not good.
So when does it count as if I say the words together? For example, Shema Yisrael, I said them like right one after the other. I didn't say Shema Yisrael, but does that count as what's it called? As connecting them or no?
No. That's not. It's connecting. This example when it ends with a letter and then starts with the same letter. So second word starts with the same. So in this case, it's very simple. You're not going to. When you say quickly, you're not going to say lo, right? That's bechol, pause, levavcho, with all your heart. Right? Bechol, levavcho. So Bechol of Ho is like they swallow the second round. So, but okay, especially the same Shema. When reciting Psuki de Zimra, as well, one must be precise in recitation with regard to all of these issues. Okay, and the commentators say as well praying reciting verses from a scripture, of course. So I mean, everywhere we have to pronounce this word separate. Okay, continue. He should enunciate the ayin of the word nishba, right? So that it should not sound as the word nishba with a hey. No, sorry. Let me read it again. So first, he should not pronounce the word ayin in the word nishba, right? Nishba, so that it should not sound as the hey. Is nishbei. Okay, so you should pronounce nishba. So not nishbei. Okay, nishbei. I'm not sure why would he pronounce like this.
Can I ask something?
Yes. Go ahead.
Which Shema are we talking about? And Mariv evening service or morning Shacharit?
They the same, so either one. They're the same. It's right now. I mean, we're learning the laws of the morning, but this Shema is the same.
Because here it says weekday Shacharit and say morning blessing on the Torah, morning prayer, Korbanot, Veraita, the Rabbi Ishmael, Hodu, Ishtabach, and the Shema. And it's it's not appearing. Pesuke the Simra is not figuring here.
No, it's after Pesuke the Simra, right after Pesuke the Simra, the Shema. Okay, so he has to pronounce this nishba correctly, so that it should not sound as a different sound. Okay. So nishba means sworn, and nishba means one's captured. Nishba means capture. So don't add hey at the end. Okay, that's what we say. Okay. Likewise, regarding Zion, in what Tiskeru. So it's Zion. So commentators say in the verse that in the third passage of the Shema, that it says Laman Tiskeru v'asisem eskol mitzoisoi. Okay, so it says so that you may remember and perform all my commandments. So we said tiz keru. So if you hear people and they pronounce the z, the zayin, make sure that it is zayin. And the word so why is that? I'm not sure. Like if you what tis, maybe tis, maybe. They may pronounce it as summer, maybe, but correctly is Zion. And the word uschartem, he should take great care so that it should not sound as it says with letter sin, not shin. Uschartem. Okay. So what is the difference? So commentators say, found in the previous verse, that you may see it and remember the commandments of HaShem. Okay. Recited tiskeru with a shin, instead of Zion, would yield a screw. Okay. Okay. Which means so you should lie. Wow, that's a big difference, right? so you should lie. And recited with a sin is no better for the word tiskeru. So we're supposed to say with a sign. So, but if we say with a sin, would indicate that we should fulfill the mitzvahs lema'an tiskeru, so that you may be rewarded. Wow, that's so one letter like changes the whole thing. Even when there is no possibility of such misunderstanding, one must take care to enunciate each word clearly. For example, one should take care not to recite the achavto in a place of the achavto. Okay. Okay, so gotta be very careful not in Russian pronounce basically each word. Continue. One who is
just a question, but let's say you're somewhere where you can't make an interruption, right? Because if you make an interruption, let's say in Sukkei Zimra, you can't say Yishtaba. So what counts as an interruption?
Why say? I mean, you're allowed to do interruption during the Sukkei Zimra. Why say you're not? I understand.
You're not allowed to speak.
Okay, you're not allowed to speak. Okay, yes.
Exactly. So what counts as an interruption? Which, like, let's say I say the same pasuk twice. Is that an interruption or no?
No, this is not interruption. Something that is not connected to the prayer. So, for example, if somebody asks you, like, I don't know, about the prayer, what pasuk they're on up to right now, so you can answer.
So let's say I say a pasuk, and then I look down and I say the wrong half of the pasuk. It's still okay.
So if you say wrong what?
Let's say I say a pasuk, right? I say half of a pasuk that I'm on. Then the other half, I say a different pasuk completely because I lost my space.
Yes.
Does that count as an interruption?
I don't think so. No, it's not an interruption. Okay.